Hello everyone, Shroomraver here, and today it is Thursday, and you know what that means. It is time for Themed Thursdays. Yes indeed. Now today marks the 25th episode of Themed Thursdays, and this is something I never thought would reach. Didn't think this kind of series would be going for this long, to be honest. I want to thank everyone watching for your continued support on the series and the channel itself. And you know, we're up to 25, you know, the quarter century, something of a little milestone, and today's theme has been sort of suggested by a few people, mainly involved with the theme itself. A few people have said, why not do a PPL themed team, either using like the members of the PPL's channel mascots or their team mascots. And you know, I like that idea. I do indeed like that idea. And so a few people have mentioned it. If you don't know what the PPL is, by the way, it's the Pokémon Premier League. It's a sort of league that I'm involved in with 11 other people. I'll put its links down in the description below. Do go and check it out. It's a lot of fun, lots of good fun battles, some really close stuff. Highly encourage you to check it out. But as I said, there are 12 people involved, including myself, and of course a team is made up of 6 mons. This means that not everyone in the PPL is going to be represented here. So I'll take you through the team that I decided to use real quick. Now, first off, I should say, in order to sort of narrow down who I was going to use, I had a sort of way of doing that. First thing, I decided to sort of put aside any, like, first evolution mascots. So I've got the list here. That unfortunately means that Don Fanatic's Espers are not represented. Onesie Bayonet's Dinos, they're not there either. Ellie's Teddy Ursas and Trojan Horse's Combies, they're not there. There are also 2 grass types, one of whom is mine, and my grass type is highly inferior, so my team is not represented either. There are also 2 steel types. The Cobalions have actually just changed franchise, they're now the Timbers, I believe, so they're not there either. So, getting into the team I decided to go with. First up, we have Mew of Shardy's Bayern Munich. Mew was going to be sort of the Pokemon I did last, actually, because obviously Mew can fulfill any kind of role on a team. I've gone with a physically defensive Mew here, with a knockoff U-turn, Thunderwave and Roost. You know, it'll take hits, it'll get initiative, it'll knock items off, it'll pass around status, and that's pretty much all it does. So next up we have Trevenant, Raiquin's Nottingham Forest Curse, winning out in the Battle of the Grass types. There is no Parasect on this team. We've got a Natural Cure AV set here with Shadow Claw, Horn Leech, Earthquake and Power Up Punch. It's a set I really enjoy using. Deals a fair amount of damage, you know. Then we have Braviary, of course, of the Sport Lisbon Brafica, Titos's team. We've got a Choice Banded Braviary because power is fun. We've got Brave Bird, Superpower, U-turn and Retaliate. Do I want Retaliate? Do you know, I don't think I do. I'm looking at it and I don't think I do. Let's see here. What shall we have? Let's have Frustration. Get that happiness down to 0. Nope, that's shiny. Happiness down to 0. We'll run Frustration instead. We've got the Defiant set in case you don't want to defog. There are no status. I don't know why I've got Defiant. There are no statuses on this team, but we're going to roll with it. So fourth up, we have Rotom-Heat, of course, of Ethan's Miami Rotom-Heat. This is a nice, specially defensive set. Overheat, Volt Switch, Will-O-Wisp and Light Screen. Very standard stuff. One of my favourite sets for any Rotom to use. You know, nice and specially defensive. Then we have Doublade, of course, of Fred Ford's Borussia Doublade. Once again, a very standard sort of set going on here with Swords Dance, Shadow Sneak, Ironhead and Sacred Sword. Everything into HP and attack. Everything you would expect within a Violite Doublade set. And finally, we have Pyroar of Slyro's Pittsburgh Pyros. This is my Scarfer. We're rocking out with Fire Blast, Hyper Voice, Dark Pulse and Hidden Power Grass. Gone with a modest nature because it does suffer a little bit from not having quite enough power at times. Pyroar, base 109 special attack isn't bad by any stretch of the imagination, but we're going into OU because we've got a Mew, so we're going to have that extra power as much as possible. So, that is the team. Let's get into a few battles and see how they do. What an interesting start. Raging Cajun, we're going to go with. It's Ninjask Pass into Dragonite, really, isn't it? Okay, I'll bite. Sure. Whatever, man. Let's go with Doublade, and do I see Protect? Oh, he goes for Swords Dance of his own. Well, that's just fine too. Gonna go for the Iron Head. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. You know? There's another Swords Dance. Iron Head's gonna take it down to its Sash, and I'm just gonna go for a Shadow Sneak. Nice and Doublade. Can we see Protect? There's the Protect. I have priority. You're not getting out of this, mate. It's just not... Oh, no. Cancel, Shadow Sneak. Are you kidding me with this? I cancelled that move, and you all know it. You all saw it. Let's see, this Earthquake will take me out. If that proves that he goes for Outrage, okay. If you insist, I mean sure. We can go for Shadow Sneak. We can do that. We can make it happen. And that's a dead Dragonite. Okay. Nice and Doublade. Of course, I'm going to leave that in because fuck it. If you're going to come with a Ninjask and a Dragonite, I'm going to leave in that replay. Let's find a proper game. Right, Forrest 123. He's got a team without anything OU. But then again, I've only got one OU thing. Incidentally, I am playing OU no Mega because I'm aware I'm going to be low ladder and I only have one OU thing. So we're going to be coming across some interesting teams. He's got the Meloetta, so you know, fair play to him. Amberpomm's a lead. Ditto's a lead. Both of these things are leads. Trevenant, though. Nice and Trevenant. There's the Ditto. He sees my moveset. He can't really touch Braviary. And Braviary can destroy things with a banded Brave Bird, so let's do it. Let's make it happen. Because really, if he's going to do anything here, he has to go for the Shadow Claw. Which he does, and I'm immune. Are you going to be Scarfed? Some people don't run Scarf. Let's go for the banded Brave Bird. Porygon 2, let's see how well it takes this. Not well at all. Not well at all. Can I see Scarf P2? Nah. Nice and 2-hit KO. Brafica coming through. Nice and Braviary. He can revenge me with pretty much anything he wants. I am banded. I'm jolly, but, you know. Let's be real, I'm not outspeeding many of the things on his team. I've just noticed he's mono-normal. So there's that. Here's the Amberpom. Here's the Amberpom. Fake Out is a thing. I'm going to go into Mew. Gonna go into Mew, see what he wants to do. Is it gonna be the Fake Out? Double hit. Okay, fair enough. He gets a crit, which is just unfortunate. He's Life Orb. Nothing on his team appreciates a T-Wave. Tell you that much for free. Is he gonna go for the knockoff? He might go for the knockoff. It's unstabbed, so I might live it, you know. As I say, nothing on his team appreciates a T-Wave. It's the Meloetta, which I'm fine with. Let's knock off an item. Can I see AV Meloetta? Yeah, they do mostly seem to be. There's the Hyper Voice, which I'm fine with as well. I don't particularly want to Roost, do I? Yeah, let's Roost. Let's just see what he wants to do. Going to go for the Roost as he goes for another Hyper Voice. Okay, well, I'm over half. Let's just go for a U-turn now. Let's do that. He might switch out. I don't think he will. No, he's going to stay in. He's going for Hyper Voices. which don't affect two of my mons. Gotta wonder how useful Doublade's going to be right now. I'll go into Trev. No reason not to go into Trevenant. As he gets paralysed, if he was going for Hyper Voice, then really that doesn't matter. I'll go for the Power Up Punch. You know, it's a free attack raise. It might not really matter. If he goes into the Pyro, he can obviously take me out. Actually, I am Assault Vest. Crit didn't matter, obviously. Nice and Power Up Punch. Okay, let's see what he wants to go into. It could be the Amber Pom for the knockoff. It could be. It's going to be the Ditto and he gets my boost. I mean, I still have Braviary. Is the thing who can take like anything he goes for. Let's just do it. Let's go into Braviary. Let's see if he goes for the Shadow Claw again. My switch is fairly obvious at this point. Don't think there's anything else I really want to try and do. He goes for the Power Up Punch again. That is fine. Because I can go for the Brave Bird. And unless you're Scarfed, I outspeed you. And if you're Scarfed, I don't know that this Power Up Punch takes me out. We'll see. We will see. I don't think Power Up Punch takes me out. The last one did 26. I don't think it's going to take me out. Yeah, he's going to switch out into the Pyroll. This is dead. This is dead. So very dead. Unbelievably dead. Rip in dead, one might say. He goes back into the Ditto. I'll go into Doublade. Really no reason not to go into Doublade, you know? Three of his moves don't affect me. He had to go for the U-turn there, that's fair enough. But, you know, he's got two normal types. I don't think this ends too well for him, really. Raticate with the Flame Orb can do the things. I'll go for the Sacred Sword. I don't think it's a common move for them to carry anymore. And this Raticate, you know, it might have the crunch. Realistically, is that going to take out a Doublade with a Violite? Sucker Punch, well. Nice and Sacred Sword. Borussia putting in the work. Does he go into the Ditto for the Shadow Sneak, or does he go into the Amber Pom to try and take me out with some kind of move? He goes into the Ditto for the Shadow Sneak. Let's go into Rotom. Let's do that. Let's make that happen. Shadow Sneak, you know, I've got HP investment. I'm going to fire off Will-O-Wisps. That is what I'm going to do. And that is hopefully a burnt Amber Pom. Of course we miss. Why wouldn't we, really? Is the question we have to ask ourselves. I'll keep going for Willows. I'll keep going for him. Nah, let's Volt Switch. Ah, he goes for the Fake Out, that's fine. He might try and predict me, as it were. He might try and predict me. So I'm going to go for the Volt Switch. He might go into the Ditto to try and avoid the burn, you know? No, he just goes for double hit. Which I guess is okay. I'll Volt Switch on out of there. and go into Pyroar. Pyroar finally going to make an appearance. Nice and Pittsburgh. Let us go for that Hyper Voice. And we know this Amber Poison's Scarfed, so we're going to be able to take it out. And he's going to have to lock himself into something. And it's is he going to have to lock himself into Fire Blast? No, he'll lock himself into Dark Pulse, I think. It is, I think, a speed type, unless he's... he might be timid, or whatever. Oh, I outspeed at this point. He misses a Fire Blast. I mean, that's all much of a muchness. I think I probably could have... That's probably his best move, actually, but I would have taken it, I think, with Pyroar, you know? I guess we'll see if we sort of speed tie here. Yeah, I would have taken 2. So, GG, good sir, with your mono-normal team. Fair play to him. And, you know what? Let's try and find one more game. It is a special, after all. Right, here we go against Vixens, to whom we shall say have fun. Vixens has... This is more of a... This is a more serious looking team, isn't it? Yes, it is. A very serious looking team. I mean, the Breloom lead is a thing. Let's go with Pyroar. Do I want to go with Pyroar? No, I want to go with Rotom. I want to go with Rotom. As I say, this is a far more serious looking team that we're facing down right about now. Here's the Talonbird. Go for the Volt Switch, you know. Rotom-Heat actually a really nice answer to Talonflame. Takes its dual stabs. I've got HP investment. He goes for Swords Dance. I'm not sure, sir. I'm not. Oh, he's got Citrus. Oh, that's less than ideal. That is so very less than ideal. I'm going to go into Mew. I have big defense investment on Mew. And I think I'm just going to go for T-Wave. Let's see if Mew can take a +2 Brave Bird. Oh, it's Acrobatics. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, I can get the Paralysis. There's at least that. And we can U-turn on out of there. Oh, he just takes us out with Acrobatics. Fair enough. Rotom, once again, very nice little answer to him. He'll have to go for the Acrobatics once again. I'm not sure it's going to do all that much. I'm just going to Volt Switch. And that should be a dead Talonflame unless he's packing Roost. No, he apparently isn't. That does a lot of damage though. I guess we're not physically invested, so there's that. That's his Talonbird gone, at the very least. Let's go into Pyroar. Pyroar can hit fairly hard. Ooh, he's abusing us in the chat, I think. He says pussy guy, but spelt incorrectly. Oh well, let's see. Let's see here. Let's see what he wants to do. I'm tempted to pull timer on him for being annoying. There's the conk. I need knockoff or drain punch is just a thing, isn't it? Really, knockoff or drain punch is a thing. I have 2 ghosts. Is he going for knockoff? Bugger it, let's go for Fire Blast. Oh, nice damage. Bulk up. I mean, sure. Go for your bulk ups. Mac Punch might actually kill from here. It does. which I'm okay with, I guess. Braviary, I think. Let's try that. Braviary's got decent natural bulk, you know. Let's go for that powerful Brave Bird. I outspeed this thing, so he's going to have to go for Mach Punch if he wants to damage me. Crit didn't matter. Crit did not matter. Alright, Vixens, what have you got for me now? I wonder. Ooh, I wonder if he's going to set up with Crobat as well. Crobat can do nothing to Doublade. Crobat can do absolutely nothing to Doublade. Brave Birds? Please. I mean... let's see here. Swords Dance, I think. Go for the Swords Dance. As he goes into the Breloom. Gets that toxic thing. Spore is presumably incoming. Let's go into Trevenant. Let's do that. Let's make that happen. Nice and Trevenant. I think not, my friend. Not today. Not today. Shadow Claw. Should do some decent damage to something, you know? Leech Seeds? Really? Really? I'm not sure about that. Shadow Claw again. Why not? So he's got Spore and Leech Seeds. And the sub, I mean, if you want. You can try. You can try and set up subs, but I'm not going to let you. That's not happening at all. Not today. No, 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 no. So what does he do now? What is his move? He's got to go into the Crobat. Right? He surely has to go into the Crobat now. Because his Breloom doesn't win this matchup. I'm going to start the timer. Yeah, you make your move. You go into Crobat. Brave Bird is a thing. I'll go into Rotom. I'll see what Rotom can do. Because I'm hoping my ghosts can do some work in this game, you know? That's what I'm hoping for. We'll see how much a Brave Bird does to Rotom. If it takes it out, then it takes it out. You know, I'll deal with that. Oh, he U-turns. That's why I didn't want to go into Doublade. But if he goes into Breloom, I can just go into Trevenant. And literally not care. It's the Zam. It's the Zam. Let's see, can I tank a hit from an Alakazam at 40%? No. Not even a little bit, unfortunately. I don't think Braviary can either. I'll go into Doublade right about now. And fire off an Iron Head. Can I tank a hit from Alakazam with the Eviolite? I don't know. Max HP? We shall see. Let's see. If this Alakazam is choice, then I'll be happy. But Iron Head will do a nice chunk to sort of anything. Unless his Mew's physically defensive. In which case, bugger, basically. But I have a way around that Mew, you know. I have things for Mew, I hope. So what does he do with Alakazam? If he's choiced, he has to switch out, really. Or Zam just dies in a couple of turns. If he's sashed, he'll have Shadow Ball, I presume. Focus Blast obviously doesn't hit me. Psychic doesn't do much. Energy Ball or Charge Beam? Dubious. Dubious. Well, he's taking his sweet time. Let's cut back when he eventually makes a move. Well, rip Mr. Vixens. He loses due to inactivity. I like to think we had that game. We've got things to take on his things, as it were. So yeah, I think that's a nice and successful little bit of recording. So that's going to be it from this battle, and indeed this session of Themed Thursdays. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed. Let's take a look at the team one last time. I mean, things did work. Doublade did a nice bit. Fucking sport Lisbon Brafica. Nice and Braviary, doing all the work in that sort of first proper game, as it were. At this point, I'm not sure if I'll include the little sort of opener, which was quite entertaining in its own way. But yes, you know, nice and successful. These guys right here, putting in work. So that's going to be it from this episode of Themed Thursdays. As I said, thank you very much for watching. Remember, if there is a theme you want to see me use in this sort of series, then put it down in the comment section down below, or hit me up on Twitter. You can always catch me there, and suggest it to me, because remember, you suggest a theme, I'll bring the team. That is how it works, guys. Thank you once again for watching, and I guess with that, I will see you next time. Laters.